All right, welcome back. So we went ahead and got the rear hub for the Typon that's broken. We went back, we found the axle on the ground, so we're gonna get this fixed out. Did pick up bearings just in case there's a bad bearing. So we're gonna go ahead, he's gonna get this thing fixed up. You can see the top where the shock is, all the stuff that's jammed up in it from flipping over. So look it over. Hopefully that's it that's broken. We'll get it replaced. You ready?
Yeah.
There's shims in, there's supposed to be shims in there somewhere, probably on the upper. I don't see shims in there. There's shims in the lower, you see? There's one there.
Yeah.
And one or two over there.
They're supposed to be like this, like.
This is supposed to be connected.
Yeah, I'm talking about like if there's supposed to be shims in there.
I don't see shims in it, do you?
Yeah, but is it supposed to be that like that wiggly?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because it's supposed to be connected right here.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to transfer. This takes this pin off. You have to figure out how many shims are in the front, how many shims are in the back. It might be 1 and 1, 1 and 2. But before you do any of that, you need to take this pin out. See that pin?
Yeah.
How do you get that pin out?
I don't know. How do I?
It'd be this size. So in the center here, you see there's a screw. Loosen the center screw, which should have Loctite on it, and then take a pick. You're going to push the pin out. See the pin?
Yeah.
Pin comes out. The hub bearing comes off. This stuff comes out. Here's your inner bearing, and then your outer bearing. See? We're going to check those bearings, make sure that they're both okay. Basically stick it on your finger, make sure it spins smooth. And then this one, your finger don't fit in it. This one feels bad. This one doesn't feel good. Tell them to feel that bearing.
Yeah.
Feel how rough it is?
Yep.
Feel this one.
Yep.
Feel how smooth it is?
Yep.
So this one's going to need a bearing, which means most of these bearings are probably going to be bad. So you should check them all. But now you can go ahead and get this hub thing replaced. So you need to hold that nut and then unscrew it from there. This one is hold this nut and unscrew it from there. Lower has shims in it, upper does not.
Alright.
And then we're going to grab the bearings.
Did you just buy some?
Yeah, but there's a bearing case. Oh, it's going to be this thing. That's what I did with them. Here they are. We'll match up the bearings. There's bearings in here. And you end up matching up the bearing when you get that together. All right?
Yep.
So grab the chair and get that replaced.
Nothing. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, that's a lot. Does it come with 2 rear hubs? Like in the.
Yes, one right, one left.
Oh, okay. Does it say on the part which one is which?
You should match it up, but it should have an R on one and an L on the other.
Mm.
See a difference?
Yep. See a difference, alright.
Is this it right here?
The hole's too small.
Yeah.
What's that? Why is it popping out like that?
Because there's something stuck in it.
That one? I don't know.
That's a little bearing stuck inside of it. Yeah, that's the one right there.
Alright.
And then it should slide over this hub. This needs to be cleaned off. Feel this. Try to slip that bearing on there. See how tight it is?
Yep.
Get it off now, since you pushed it on so far. That needs to be smooth, so the bearings slide on nice and easy.
Got a buffet or something? What?
Yeah, that red Scotch-Brite. Remember? That you use for sanding?
Yep, you don't got one here?
No. You took the package that was down there.
I didn't take the package, I took one. I don't know if that feels better.
Make sure the bearing slides on.
Yeah.
There you go. That's all you needed, right?
Yeah.
Make sure the inner bearing, where's the inner bearing?
The fat one?
Uh-huh. Why is it way over there? Make sure that goes on too.
Which way is it?
Take the small one off.
Oh.
Then the big one goes in there. Over the outside, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that's what holds in the axle. So both bearings work now.
Alright.
Just put your hub back on. The lower first.
Yeah.
Put it back on there.
Oh, yeah, shims, huh? These are exactly the same size, right?
Uh-huh. The shims don't go on there.
Oh,
This
right.
this goes in.
Yes, it goes in.
In here. And then it's one big shim, not 2 small ones.
What is that? That's, I know what I was saying, because this is one big one.
Uh-huh.
And-
Which that one goes first.
Yeah. But
Right.
then these two came in.
Uh-huh. And then this goes in. then the other 2 shims go right there before you push the bolt through. So those 2 shims got to go in there, and then you push the bolt through.
Yeah.
You need to push them in there while pushing the bolt. No, it doesn't.
Oh wait, does it matter which hole? Okay, the top one.
Yeah, it matters on the top.
Yeah, the top one.
But you can't put that in yet. The axle's got to go in there, and then all the bearing
yeah.
stuff's got to go in there.
Right.
Needs to be tightened first, though.
You want to tighten everything last, or what?
No. I saw how you were stripping out the screws on mine.
Yeah, because I was like, what? When you asked me what was
You
wrong,
kept hitting the trigger until the thing's
Yeah.
screwed in. You can't do that. You just wiggle this thing out instead of hitting the trigger back and forth. See? And now this thing should be free.
Yep.
If not, it's binding. So bearing goes in.
Yep.
Bearing goes in. Hub goes on. Axle goes in. Goes in there.
Yep.
There's a fat side and a skinny side, you see?
Yep.
So that's the wrong side. So the skinny side goes in. This goes in here. Then you can put the upper on.
Alright. Oh, where'd the other one go? I had both right there.
Look at the tool.
Ah, okay.
You can see all the teeth marks
Yeah, that was from this one.
instead of holding it.
Yeah, because I used these to them. Okay.
Yeah, and you can see all the metal on there from you stripping it out.
Yep. Does it matter which way I put the pin in?
It only goes 2 ways.
Yeah.
You need to start using hand tools, right? You need to hold the pin in the center.
Mhm.
So the best way to do that is to put the wheel on. That way the pin's centered,
Mhm.
and then tighten it down. But I would put Loctite on it
And why is that?
because they tend to fall, they back off, and then you lose a wheel. This is supposed to have Loctite on it, and it's supposed to have blue. Put that back in, tighten it down. Need to hold the wheel. Yep. You just knocked the pin out of it. Hold the wheel on.
Does it ever have a tight spot or what?
Yes, you're going to tighten it all the way down as hard as you can without stripping it. Because that holds the pin. That way when you take the wheel off, the pin doesn't fall out, right? So that center thing is just pushing against the pin in the center, so that this doesn't fall out. And then put the nut on the wheel.
Whatever that is.
I mean, everything is to your left. Now you need to check the other bearings, right? I mean, if that bearing is bad, how do you think the other wheels are? I mean, they roll, but you can't feel them that way. You have to inspect the bearings. If that bearing is bad, most likely the other outer ones are going to be bad, or the inner ones. I mean, I would have started with the other rear since you have all the tools out for that.
There are different tools up here?
Yeah, do you see anything up there?
Yeah, this.
Yeah, it's way different, right?
Yeah.
But you know how to do that one. Where'd you put the nut for the other front wheel? Did you just shove two inside the tool? Yeah, you did.
Alright.
So just flip down the top. Don't take off the bottom. You've got to take out that center screw.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
So the wheel's got to go back on.
Ah, okay.
Right? To hold it so you can unscrew it. Make sure the tool's all the way in.
Doesn't go any further. This wrist is all messed up.
Tool wasn't all the way in. There was dirt in it.
Yeah, there is dirt in it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the outer.
You need that to get the pin out. Now the upper bolt. You put this bolt in the backwards. How come this one is this way and that one is that way?
Does it matter?
It does matter.
Can you explain why?
Because that's the way they assembled it. And if this nut falls off going forward, the screw can't come out. This way, the nut's on this side, going forward and doing jumps, the screw will come out, jam on the wheel, and then the wheel will fall off. Where if you just lose the nut, forward momentum, you see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Or do you not?
Not really, but I know what you're trying to say.
If you lose the nut,
Yes.
the screw will still stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
This way, if you lose the nut, the screw will keep backing out until it jams in the wheel, rips off, and then the wheel falls off.
Oh, okay.
Because the wheel, it'll keep coming out till it hits the wheel, then it'll grab it and bend it.
Mm-hmm.
Where this way, because you're always going forward, you don't go fast backwards,
Yeah.
you go fast forward, the screw tends to stay in because of the momentum, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why they put it this way. You didn't pay attention when you pulled it apart.
Yeah.
So now do this one, and then you have to fix that one.
Probably turn off your camera.
What's that?
Probably turn off the camera.
Why?
It's gonna take a while.
Feel that.
Yeah.
Feel how rough it is? One of those bearings are messed up. Push down. Don't pull out with that.
Why not?
Push down with the bearing.
Oh,
And then push down. Never pull up, because you're going to end up picking yourself and poking a hole in yourself. Always push away from you. You don't want to hook something and pull. This handle will come off this rod. This handle's just pressed onto this, so if you're using it to pull, it's going to come off.
Mm.
Now do the other side.
Yep.
The top.
Yeah.
And how's this bearing? They're both shot.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's almost locked up.
Yep.
So these bearings have to be replaced. You
Not
see
even-
what I mean?
Not even WD-40 can fix it?
No, WD-40 will make bearings worse.
Ah.
Those are shielded bearings, and that RC's really old.
What does WD-40 do again? Just doesn't it lubricate stuff?
No,
Oh.
WD-40 removes rust.
Oh, okay.
So now you need to match up those bearings. So there's one, there's the inner, right? Yep. That's an inner. Now you need an outer to match that one.
Did you match it up right away? I'm
No.
pretty sure, right?
No, that one's the wrong size.
I mean, it kind of looks correct.
It wasn't. It looked like that. Make sure they fit on smoothly.
Cool.
So you got to sand that one now too. Replace these bearings.
Yep.
But remember, we didn't need to check them because they were good.
Dude,
Dude, what? You told me they were good.
they spin.
You know, when I was editing the video, when I told you to look over the X-Max, you're like, I did. I watched that whole video. You never looked at
You
anything.
didn't even record that. You didn't even record that part.
I did. And even in the video I posted this morning, I said, look, he never even looked.
I did. I was like, I had the car upside down and I was looking at every single bolt on the
No,
bottom.
you didn't grab anything, nothing.
I did.
You literally said, I'm done. I'm like, you checked it over? You're like, yep.
I want to see the footage, huh?
It's posted.
Because I know I looked over it.
You didn't look over not one screw.
I did. I know I did. Because I'm the one who did it.
No, I told you to look that over right now too. You're like, nope, bearings are good. You should really take this and wrap it around it with your fingers pinching it and just turn it. You know what I mean? Same thing here. This side, just turn it.
You gotta criticize everything I do.
No, I'm just, rather than swiping this way, right? Then it becomes a lot smoother. Because you're using more surface area rather than brushing it. And you get, look at all the dirt that's in there. That's got to be cleaned out.
Always saying that while I'm at it too?
Sand it? No, I want you to take the dirt out of
It was a
it.
joke.
The other side too. I only see one nut there. Where's the other nut? Oh, we only took one off.
Yeah.
So now stick it all back together with new bearings. No. Bearings go into this first.
Okay.
Now put that in with the axle. No, yeah, but the axle's got to go that way first. This needs to be out of your way. Slip that through the hole. Make sure that that's in.
Yeah.
Then you're going to turn that to match. Then you're going to put the upper on. With the screw going the right way this time. Nope. Yep. See, you already forgot.
No, I did the right way and I'm like, oh, okay, I saw the thing.
But the bearings are good. How old is that RC?
I don't know, you got this in like 2020?
5 years old?
I said 2020, not 2019. It's like 3 years old.
And you've never serviced it.
Never cleaned it, yep.
And that's why the bearings are like that. Right?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, bearings do go bad.
No,
Driving in water, driving in dirt.
they just aged.
Age is one thing. Things don't go bad just sitting there. Things go bad when you're running it and jumping it and crashing it in dirt. Dirt will pack inside the bearings.
I hate this thing.
What's that?
I hate this thing.
You hate what thing?
Trying to get a bolt through something. Just gets on my nerves. What do you call the, you know how like stuff screws in and like it's like a pattern on the screw?
The threads?
Yeah, the threads.
Uh-huh.
Like they don't want to push through the.
That's because the thread went through, but the shaft didn't.
No, I took it back out. Trying to see.
The shaft barely, like, the tolerance is so tight, it's got to be perfectly centered to get it through.
Yep. Got it. Yep.
The people want to know.
What? That I'm better than you at working on cars or what?
Is that what it is?
Nope, I suck.
You don't suck. You just don't have the experience I have.
Are you bragging about experience now?
You know, if you would fix your own RC, you'd have the experience too.
You said
That's
what?
what you're doing now, right?
You said what? If I had the experience on what?
If you fixed your own RC every time it broke, you'd have the experience.
Maybe.
Not maybe. You take it off, you just reverse it to put it back together.
We're not gonna put blue Loctite on this one?
On what? On the nut?
Yep.
Or the one that holds the pin?
The one that holds the pin.
I mean, if it was me, I'd clean out the dirt, unscrew it all the way,
Mm-hmm.
and put blue Loctite on it, and put it back in.
Mm.
But there's so much dirt on it right now, it's hard to turn.
Yeah. I guess dirt can act like the blue Loctite. Oh, that's done.
What's that?
Done.
You just gotta fix the other side. So in there, what do you mean? Why are you shaking your head?
It's a longer process. Oh, you got two.
What's that?
You got two.
Two, yeah. But you only need to take out one of them because you're just taking the bearings out.
Mm.
So this would be the same. This, so you see how it's unscrewing the metal?
Yeah.
You're gonna unscrew that all the way.
Okay.
But first, you gotta put the wheel on and break that loose. Same like you did on the rear. What are you doing? The wheel's right here.
I know.
Why? Does it matter?
Yes,
Why?
because it matters.
Now break that loose.
Slipping. I'm not even left-handed.
You need to hold that straight.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
My wrists are all messed up. It hurts when I like turn my wrist. Look how it just slips.
All you're doing, you look how you're bending the tool down.
Okay.
All you need to do is hold it straight and turn it.
Holding it straight
And turn it.
and just slips.
I don't know how it's,
You got reverse grip.
well, you're bending it because you keep pushing down. You just need to grip it and unscrew it. That's how tight it needs to be when you put it back together. If you're doing that little boy strength,
Little boy strength.
I don't know what
My
to tell
wrists
you.
are messed up.
It has nothing to do with your wrist. It has to do with your grip.
Well, I'm not trying to break my wrist.
My
My
God.
wrist already broken. You want to know how many times I fell? Over 50 times doing that
Okay.
stupid jump. I can't do it. I need help. Get smacked in that bald head of yours. Well, that was way easier.
The top one, because I already broke it loose.
No, your reverse grip.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Technique, huh?
Just smarter than the screw you're screwing.
Yeah, you're annoying with that. That's for sure.
It's all about trigger control.
There ain't no
It's all
trigger.
about grip control.
Let's talk about some grip control. We don't need no control. Call you Mr. Woke. Mr. Experience.
I'm not woke. That's your generation.
I don't claim that. And why is this pin not coming out?
Gotta push on it.
I'm pushing on it. Try the other side.
What's that?
Try the other side.
What do you mean the other side?
Other side of the pin. There's two sides of the pin.
Uh-huh. Probably packed with dirt.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, that's not coming out. Got out.
It's not the screw. You already unscrewed it.
Yeah? What's this?
Watch out. Oh my God, look, it came out.
You gotta be smart to do it.
You gotta be smarter than the
Yeah,
pin.
you gotta shut up.
You put it to my name is Peanut.
What the fuck, bro?
Huh?
What was that?
That's you.
My name is Mr. Experience. Yeah, that's you.
My name is Peanut. I need help.
Oh god, I'll pull a Jake Paul and call you out to the boxing ring.
Who, you?
Yeah, you.
I couldn't wait. Kind of like the arm wrestle we did the other day.
See, that's just technique.
Oh.
Yeah,
really?
you got better what do you call it? Better wrist. You got bigger wrist than me. Put on the gloves. Come on. Oh wait, do I listen to the top now?
You don't want to get hurt.
Get hurt? I don't care about getting hurt. I fall about 1,500 times a day. Think a little punch will hurt? Falling on a bike hurts more.
A little punch.
A little punch?
A little punch.
My little punch?
Well, you saying a little punch isn't going to hurt you.
No,
You
not.
think it's a little punch.
It won't hurt. I'll knock you out before you can even punch me. I'll make sure I aim for the dome of yours.
Yeah,
That big old dome.
big old shiny dome's going to knock you out.
Pull a Creed on you. See everything in slow motion. You won't even be able to see. You're going blind. Alright, there's other parts to this. Oh, actually, there's not. Huh.
It's the same as the rear. Once you take off those 2 screws I told you.
2 screws?
Well, yeah.
The top and the bottom?
No. The one in the center that you took the pin out.
Yeah.
And then the one at the top that unscrewed from the control arm.
Yeah, I did that.
Then it'll swivel out of the way. Take the axle out of it.
Well, come here. This just swivel out, right?
What's that? Well, you have it jammed in there.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, what?
That was free.
It's not free.
This is one piece? Oh, it has a pin, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you keep doing that, the pin's going to fall out because what holds it is the bearing.
Oh, why you just didn't take out this? That's gonna be a pain to get back in.
No, it's not.
You see how much you were struggling? Is this an option?
No.
No? Why not?
You can always back off the bottom one too, like you did the top.
Yeah, but it'll still be connected.
It'll come way out.
Oh, okay.
But now you need to take the bearing out. Well, that bearing's good. Is that bearing any good? I mean, you should have checked the bearings.
Oh, it's not spinning. Oh, no, it is. That sucks, yeah.
Are you sure?
It sucks, yeah. It's all crusty.
These are shielded bearings, so you need another one of those. But feel the inner.
Yeah, I know, I did.
The inner feels good. So it's just the outer that's bad. So now you need another outer bearing.
You even have any more of these?
Yes, there's 2 or 3 Arrma kits in there.
Whatever you say. Okay. See, my way was more efficient. Yeah, Mr. Surface Area, that didn't really work.
What's that?
It said Mr. Surface Area. Remember wrap it around it? I did that. And it still wouldn't go on, so I think my way was more efficient.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You don't think so, but I know so. Yeah, never mind. Alright. Ooh. Go back in. Does this just camp out here? Or- Working on RC cars are not fun. Oh.
All the tools, this stuff ain't put away either. And you sure you tighten the centers?
Yeah.
God, that one feels like it's rounding out. Look at that.
Oh, yours. You did that one.
You tightened it, you probably stripped it.
Nah.
Yeah, they look good, don't they? You need to clean up this body.
It's fine. It's fine.
And you need to put a battery in it, make sure everything works okay. So 1, 2, 3 outer bearings.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't change one of them?
What do you mean?
Well, because there's 3 outer and 2 inner.
Yeah.
That last one you
We
did.
changed all 4, didn't we? Is it right there? Oh no, that says full. Did I accidentally put one in here?
I hope not.
Oh yeah, huh. What's in
No, that center hole ain't the same.
it should
It's smaller.
Okay.
And this bearing's good.
So I didn't put any that one in here.
That's a bad bearing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You better not have put a bearing in here.
I definitely did not.
That's one. Oh, and look, it's locked up.
But that's not the one I put in there.
That makes sense.
I didn't throw any bearings in there. It could be out here. I don't know.
I don't think so. That feels like they're all locked up.
That was you. That was
It
you.
wasn't me.
Check, rewind the footage. Oh, you weren't even recording, so
I am recording.
No, before. I didn't throw anything before I finished up.
You're the one that did that last wheel, and I turned the camera off for it because we didn't have another hour for you to check your RC. Get this body washed.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
It adds character.
It's not fine. You need to get that done. And did you check all the other hardware?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Where are the shims that belong in there?
Oh, guess there's no shims. Oh,
This has all the shims.
Broken.
This is... No, because this side has the 2. It's missing the 2 up front.
Well, I never tested this. That must have been you.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
No. Look at that. That's going to keep changing.
Oh, you don't got it no more.
Well, you do.
You do.
You have shims right here.
I ain't doing that.
You need to.
I'll change it next year.
No. Take one of these washers that come in your package and put it in the front up there.
I'll have to take everything off again.
No, this is something different.
Yeah, but I have to take everything out.
It's one screw.
Yep. Sure.
So you need to put one of those in there. Because that controller can't move forward and back.
Can I still use this stuff?
Look at this. This side's tight. No good.
You could do that.
Nope.
Yep.
Need to get that fixed. I thought you checked over your RC car.
I did. It's fine.
It's not fine. You broke it or something happened.
I go on lunch break.
No lunch break. It's all a part of the hobby, is to service it and keep the RC going.
Okay, Mr. Change one thing and sit down for 3 hours.
All my RCs are fixed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of like 10 years.
No. My X-Max back together?
I did that.
Oh yeah.
I did that.
Let's get that fixed.
I mean, I'm doing it right.
I don't know. Are you gonna rip it?
I might.
You didn't even take off the rear. Bend in the antenna again. There's not even a cap on the antenna.
I know, it's been like that for a while. You happy now? Does it float your boat?
What do you mean float my boat? I mean the RC's fixed. Right? So all the bearings are serviced now. Did you put a battery in it? Does it run?
I did not put a battery in.
All the shocks are tight. Look at how loose that thing is. I mean, that one's tight. That one's awfully loose.
Awfully. It was like the same thing as this. Look, why is it always this side?
I don't know, because you probably crashed on this side.
Probably I did. Maybe I did.
I mean, that even looks bent.
Oh, great.
Need to put a new nut on it.
Are you serious?
What's that? I mean, you see the nut is crushed.
Yeah? Oh, that's the thing that was crushed. Alright.
I thought you did a nut and bolt check on this thing already.
Yes. Nope.
Look how dirty your shocks are.
That's clean. A little surface. See, look, it's fine. Look at the drop test. Fantastic. You're supposed to move, right?
Yeah, it's a sway bar, but the end links need to be all attached. I mean, you put your battery in?
I mean, it's right there.
Okay.
That's the battery. I don't know how long the battery's been in this car. Ever since the last
Was
time
it
I-
plugged in?
No.
Okay. Put it in. Get your remote. Make sure everything runs. The battery should still have a charge. You broke it before it went dead.
No way.
Did you you just broke it? I can't believe you just broke this.
I pulled. Yo, was the camera rolling? I pulled on this. This.
You didn't pull on that, or the strap wouldn't have broke.
You melted it.
It's very. You can't melt it back on. Stick your finger here and you push it.
I'm done with these.
No, you're not done with those. You got to change that again now.
We don't. There's no one. Let's just leave it. Fine.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You
alright.
keep destroying them. You're sticking your finger around it and trying to pull it off, right?
Let me just ask the people something.
Ask the people what.
So
Why you keep breaking them?
No.
I mean, we
No,
just
listen,
put that on.
listen. Let me talk.
Listen, Linda. Listen,
Hey. Let me know in the comments if you ever broke one of these stupid Arrma things, because they're annoying. Then your regular old traditional just pin with no strap. Whatever, rubber band thingy. So weak. What's this? Man, this throttle's so sensitive. It works.
Yeah, now we just need to find another one of those things that you broke.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's not all right.
See, you guys gotta flow this guy's.
Here.
Oh my. I'm not doing it.
That's the last one. I don't know what to tell you. That was ridiculous.
Bro.
You have to pull it from the backside with this and not rip it.
You knowing me, you're gonna trust me not to rip this thing.
Hey, you know what? You rip it, I'm gonna hit you in the back of the head. How's that? You can't push it in. I mean, I sat here and struggled putting this thing on for you. Right? And the first thing you did was rip it.
Yep. I rip it again?
Need to take the battery out of it. Let me know down in the comments. Any of you guys want to beat your kids?
Hey,
I'm into beating kids.
Hey,
So
yo.
when they do stupid stuff like that.
Oh, let me just catch you on camera.
Look.
What'd you say?
Oh, don't worry. It's going up.
Oh, what'd you say?
I beat my kid.
Hey, let's push you into the RC car, huh?
Yep. Get this thing fixed. I'm tired of messing around. You got to charge up these packs so you can run it.
When we want to run it? Tomorrow?
I guess. What time is it? We would have ran it today if you didn't spend 2 hours.
You got all your cars fixed
I
up?
got all my cars are fixed.
And which ones are you running, huh?
I
White
run
one or orange one?
Any one of my cars are ready to go. I don't have any broken cars.
Oh, we can race now, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.